designer, do you have an idea in your head for a website and you've decided, you know what, I've got Wix or I've got GoDaddy and I'm gonna do this myself. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick a template out and I'm going to put it together and it's gonna look amazing and beautiful and I'll be done in 5 hours and it'll save me so much money. But then you realize you've spent 9 hours working on your website, you're completely lost, you're overwhelmed, and you can't figure out why your design isn't working or what the code is doing. My name is Stacy Schilling. I'm a visual design expert, and I am the owner and founder of Stacy Schilling Education Design Hub, and I'm here to make it easier on you and help you with that. So many students of mine have this idea of designing a website. Now, this could be for class, so it could be a school project. It could be a professional portfolio to show a copy of your work, whether you're getting into a graphic design MFA program, which is Masters of Fine Arts, or it could be a portfolio because you're trying to get a job in the design industry, or it could be a portfolio of your work to showcase because you are freelancing, or you could be a small business owner and you have decided you don't have the money to hire somebody to design your website and you want to do it all yourself and you're gonna learn this on your own. I got you. I'm here to help you and I'm here to make it easier on you so that way you don't have to feel super overwhelmed and stressed with your website. Now, many of you get this great idea for this website. I'm gonna do a website, okay? You want the laundry list of everything on here. But the problem is you start in the program, whatever you're using, whether it's Dreamweaver, whether it's Glitch, whether it's Visual Studio Code, whether it's Wix, whether it's Squarespace, WordPress, Weebly, you start working on thinking, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. You're playing with all the features, the drag and drop, and then you totally turn the website inside out, upside down, go, I have no idea what the heck I just did. I have, oh my God, wasted 11 hours. 11 hours trying to figure this out. I have no idea what I did. I'm so tired. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm confused. That's because you have no idea what the heck you're doing. You guys have this habit of just diving straight in to building out your website, but you haven't done any work to figure out how to even use the program. And that's the problem you're having, is you're just going for it and gunning for it like you know exactly what you're doing. That doesn't really work. You have to really figure out what are you doing and why. So before you dive straight in, head first into the deep end and start building out your website, you really need to understand what are you doing. The first thing you need to do is figure out why in the world do you need a website? What is the purpose of your website? Are you selling a product? Are you selling a service? Or are you selling both? That's the first thing. The second thing you need to figure out is where in the heck is it going? Where are you going to host this website? Because that's going to make a huge difference in how you design it. Okay? I'll give you a great example. Tutoring a student just this week. And as we were tutoring, she wanted to build her website and just get it done for school so she can turn in her projects. Fine, no problem. She was running into some issues with her prepaid account on GoDaddy. And I recommended using Behance. Behance used to be connected with LinkedIn, but it's now part of Adobe. Now, Behance will allow you to create a portfolio, but you got a lot of limitations. And you're going to be in a sea and network of other designers, some that are going to be more experienced than you. But it could be done. Now, she loved using the program, and she made some progress last week on her design, and then she worked on it over the weekend, and then when she went to show me it, it disappeared. And this is why. She thought because it was published, people would see her website unfinished and critique it. Now, nobody knew she had a website on Behance. She's still in school, so she's not done. So it's not like people know her name or are going to be finding her website and judging, going, look at that website, it looks like crap. No. She unpublished it. Little did she know that when she unpublished it, she deleted it. So all the work that she'd done the week before with me and all the work she'd done over the weekend was all gone. You guys need to spend time figuring out where your website is going to go and figure out what you have to do to make your website function on the hosting platform that you choose. You guys are so in a hurry to just start website designing. You have no clue about anything in website design. You have no idea where your logo should go and why. You have no idea what font and what color you should use. You have no idea how to prepare your images for the web. That's why I've created my course, Learn the Pretty Side of Website Design. In that course, there are 13 hours of instruction that I'm going to show you how to create a website design. We're going to cover everything. We're going to cover the fundamentals. We're also going to cover the history of the web because we really got to understand that and understand the browsers to understand what we're up against when it comes to website design. We're going to cover a little on mobile website designing, what you need to keep in mind in terms of fonts or typography. We're also going to cover color. We're also going to cover color so you can figure what colors to use for what industries and why. We're also going to cover how to export your graphics out and what formats and why you need to use particular formats for different things. You might not realize that you might not be able to use a ping image of your logo and what you can use instead and why. It's also going to help you see different layouts that you can use for your website. It's also going to help you determine where things need to place. You're going to see bad examples of website design and you're going to see good examples so you can really know what to do. There's no coding involved in that course. There's no design. You don't have to worry about any design. There's no experience necessary. There's no software required. All you need is pen and paper to take notes because you're going to follow along with me and I'm going to show you the whole process of what you should be doing. What is a wireframe? Why do you need a wireframe? The different layouts that you can use for your website and why. How everything functions on a mobile device versus a tablet or a computer. These are things that you really need to know and understand before you start designing your website. So I know it's super exciting, like, yes, I'm going to create this website for my business. Like, I really need to have one. People need to know about me. I need to sync my social media to my website and back and forth. I mean, I totally get that. I understand that. You know, some of you want to sell products. I get it. But you really have to figure out what you're doing first with your website before you even start designing it. So that design starts in the brainstorming phase. And if you're stuck for ideas, or you have an idea for a website and you're not sure how to execute it, or say you purchase a hosting plan with Wix, I have no idea how to use the program. I don't understand why what I do on the desktop side looks all ratchet and awful on the mobile side. I'm so lost and confused. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's when you need to stop what you're doing and you need to go to my website, stacyschilling.com. You need to click on the link that says private lessons. You need to either purchase 5, 10-hour, or 20-hour lessons with me, and we could work together in the software program that you're using to figure out with your website. But the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have a sketch? Do you have a concept out? If not, you better go and watch my video on the importance of sitting down and sketching and watch that first. Then after you watch that video, then I want you to contact me because I want you to understand why you need to sketch out your website design first before you just dive straight in. And when you contact me for those private lessons, I want specific questions that you have with your website and what is not working and why. You're gonna get a lot of your questions answered in my course, Learn the Pretty Side of Website Design, because I cover a lot of information. It's very, very thorough. It's probably the most thorough course out there available in the market right now. There is nobody teaching you the things that I teach you in that course and why. I also cover in that course how to calculate your freelancer's hourly rate. So if you're a freelance designer or you're wanting to get into freelance design and you're wanting to figure out how much I should charge an hour, I literally have a video in that course that will teach you that, and it'll also help you understand whether it's better to do hourly rate or package pricing and why. So it's a really great course. So my recommendation is, before you even dive straight into your website, is to take my course, Learn the Pretty Side of Website Design. You can get it on my website, stacyschilling.com. Go through all of the videos, go through all the information. You can also go to my YouTube channel, and you can also watch the video on design inspiration that I have, as well as the video on the importance of creating a sketch. And once you've gotten all that done, then you can contact me for private lessons, because by the time you watch all that content and material, you might not need my help. But if you want feedback, opinions, thoughts, want to know, is your website good, or is it going to fall in the bad side category? Does it function right? Or if you're not sure of what to do with the software and how to utilize it, that's when you need to contact me, Stacy. And I'd love to help you, designer. So don't forget, go to my website, stacyschilling.com, click on the link Private Lessons, click on 5 or 10-hour or 20-hour packages, and we'll work together one-on-one in Zoom, where I'll be able to show you how to work on your website, and then I can send you a copy of the Zoom that you can always watch a replay. Have a great day, designer. Bye.